4 minutes now before 6 o'clock, and coming up in the next half hour, we are hearing more from the woman accusing Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh of sexual assault. The shooter was not a YouTube employee. She was a YouTube user, and it turns out she may have had a grudge against the company. I'm not an easy girl to knock down, but it has been really crazy. And take a look at the ocean here behind me. The city of Oakland and its residents bracing for a major strike this morning involving thousands of city workers. CAL FIRE says this fire is now 12% contained. They're officially saying that 10 structures have burned, but that number is likely to go up. The Sharks are practicing today ahead of tomorrow's preseason game in Anaheim, and that is when the NHL may enter into this nationwide controversy. Big game tonight, and this seat that I'm sitting in right now is reserved, Kenny and Michelle, for ballers. And in the first few days of his campaign, De Leon was confronted with questions about the sort of boys club culture in Sacramento politics and whether leaders, including himself, have done enough to change it. This is the base of the trunk where it lifted from the ground right near this building, which houses an Italian restaurant, the Chamber of Commerce, and it came crashing down this way, luckily onto the parking lot instead of onto the building. Jessica, it seems like there's not even a lot of room for negotiation right now. They want more money. The mayor has made it pretty clear that the city just doesn't have the money in the budget. So what is the next step here? I want to give you a tour inside what one of these safe injection sites would look like, starting with a hand washing station before people are directed over here to get their supplies, including cookers. People use this to warm up their heroin, and handles so you don't get burned when you do so. There are tourniquets and all sorts of supplies to make sure that this is done in a sanitary way. Then people are escorted to one of these booths where they can chill out and shoot up. There's also mirrors here so that trained medical staff can observe them, but also give them their space, but make sure that they're not overdosing.
We had workshops where people who inject drugs now came in and told us what they need.
It's a mock-up of a pilot program that, with a stroke of the governor's pen, could be allowed to open in San Francisco. They have Narconon, a heroin antidote, on hand, and oxygen in case someone stops breathing. There's a calming room where users are allowed to enjoy their high, and that, according to Safe Injection supporters, is where many may reach for help. Why would people get treatment when things are made so comfortable here?
Well, I don't think too many drug users who have chronic substance use disorders would say that things were easy for them. Things are tremendously challenging. You know, people are medicating for a multitude of reasons.
But a battle could be brewing with the feds. In a New York Times op-ed yesterday, the deputy U.S. Attorney General argued addicts need reduced access to drugs, not a taxpayer-sponsored haven. He says because federal law clearly prohibits injection sites, cities and counties should expect the Department of Justice to meet the opening of any injection site with swift and aggressive action.
If the city says, well, if you come for any programs, you come for the city of San Francisco, and then that could be a very interesting, legal tangle around, medical necessity.
This Safer Inside demonstration is open to the public here at Glide through Saturday. In San Francisco, Ann Makovec, KPIX 5.
And I am here with all of Dallas Blanchard because he's naked.
Hello. Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. Tell me, the Freedom Body Lovers, what is it like to walk down the street like this in front of hundreds of thousands of people naked?
Oh, well, I've been a long-time nudist, so it's not all that weird for me, but it's a little bit different. Yeah, I can't do this at home.
Absolutely not. You're from Fresno.
Yes.
Views are a little more conservative there.
Yes, it is.
So what is the feeling to be in San Francisco like this?
It's all about freedom and, celebrating life.
Yeah, and luckily it's a nice, warm, sunny day.
Yeah.
All right.
It could be windy and foggy, and that would not be fun. Oops.
Let me not have my cameraman pan down, and I will grab the flower for Dallas. Have a wonderful time.
Oh, my
Back to you.
Boy,
Close call.
You ought to see Casual Friday.